on CTV.
The Frontline Investigate tonight take listeners and viewers down the aisle on yet another explosive review of the second document, Agyapadie Project Update. The Frontline Investigate, however, go deeper tonight to explore the circumstances leading to the elite class setting up the special purpose vehicle, i.e. the Agyapadie royalties in Jersey, which would allow the elite class acting in various capacities and through their political cronies to acquire majority of the stake to be listed on the stock exchange. Tonight, we give the blueprint a sharp focus, a comprehensive breakdown, name, shame, and exposed. I am Kweku, and then of course, this is your weekend Frontline Investigate, of course, coming to you live from this very studio here in the capital. And we're transmitting also on dozens of stations, including Sunyani 88.1 FM, picking the feed. We're live in Western Region on Tadi 99.1 FM. And of course, Accra FM should pick the feed on 100.5 FM. We're live in London on GOB Radio and TV on TuneIn and modernghana.com. Still on GOB, you can get a feed on www.gobtv.tv, including Apple Music on GOB. We're live tonight on the Superhighway, YouTube, Facebook, and the link is simple: myctvgh, and you're gonna get the feed, folks. Tonight's edition, as I sit here hosting this show together with my co-host. Great. Of course, those of you who say that Yao is refusing to mention his name. I'm sure that today he has punched his name and punched it hard. Of course, is it not? Yao?
Yes.
Exactly. Yao has punched it. That's my co-host, and everything is tonight in its right direction. And we're going to give you all the perspectives and analysis. We're going to give you a breakdown, a comprehensive breakdown, perspectives and analysis of this second explosive document called Agyapadie Project Update. I am Kwekwan, and of course, let's get started. We say me mwadro. Ohoye nti menka se afina mbebisa bibia de na kwem. Ahaso de anadwe de as far as me ya konse yin na ete ha. Ye pem so papa ye say ye ne president Akufo-Addo and then the vice president Bawumia na ye no om na pem so anadwe e wo fidiem ha. Nye bete na anadwe de ya ba. The weekend Frontline, me niji aji no. And someone inti. Yes. And someone inti. Ye babe ye edwuma. E de ahye Onyankopon enum nyam. Udi matem se miti se bibi, ma no se den ne fa hene sine kra enkahu. Just ye babe ye edwuma. Mweninye sa ye Ghana ni sometimes. Mweninye. Except until recently, for the past 7 years, and a Ghana for have refused to be Ghanaians. Why? Because of the torture you go through. They want to be refused to be Ghanaians. Tonight, folks, agree anyhow. On Wednesday, the Frontline Investigate, we started the review of the second document. Agyapadie no. Monfan two screens. When I the first document appear. On fan two screen is my Ghana for an sa document way and the first document appear ya did two dra and my Ghana for a who dear echo say I mem one on my penny Adodanko Akufo-Addo wo buono enya mem wo so omubunu kwa no nemum amem woni na no wo mu de gu krata so ena sa krata no so no eno ena tele guide wom ma wo mu bu man document we na p first ena ya trust no eni Agyapadie eni ena that screen is no folks mesrawo anadwe mu animre wate So we are Ghana near Mwenimre. And I transmit on various networks. Eti moi, mushe programme, baby, I will be a menya quadro. Be part of the news making, be part of the breaking news, and be the first to know because you are what you listen to. And I say, wherever you are watching, however, whenever, the Frontline Investigate is your reliable news source, folks. In Ibra Bagana, documented at that point, and only crata a PA first. And sana second document in the second document in the Yatudim, Agyapadie project update. And two screen so. Yes, into channel so a document mienu and ya one a mienu. Don't get it twisted. Now, moi mutumini sumia from Ashasiano with this massive expose we know. Ye baby so first document we mu achira modeda. Now, first document we let's say we ni ensowano a wo mo ahihye ede ato ho fa ne say the road map eboa government way to walk down the aisle to ensure say 1 2 3 4 5 second document in so na ye de abeto on eninie eno ene ya to ne title ne Agyapadie project update nti eno na da ho no we de yenko ba bia o we MC akan be 3 bi pe anadwi ye be kan dodo na akiro do ye no nwi anadwi no ye ye ne kakra amamo it first document no dwuma wo mu di ni se eno na ma kwan me ye hu se ei se na aban no amembo na wo no mu bunaye the governing party NPP led by President Adodanko Akufo-Addo led government no wo mo de ensowano bi na ebu amembo no na no na bra no me ka brofo bi kire wo say if you are an outsider looking in, you really probably may not be able to make a sense of it all. But if you are an insider looking inside out, then possible you can make some sense out of it. Sort of. But again, we can again ascertain, say we are inside out to be able to make a sense of it all, of the roadmap. Also not that plausible. Reason is because within the NPP nanka sansono afi wo ma chichem ekuekuo wei na biom do mo sa ye ne se afi enipa na won mo NPP no nyom na so ne do mo ye den e work this roadmap ya select yeah and there are a lot of people in the NPP amemwo ne ikoso but wo nim de ekoso wo nim se blueprint bi da ho da bi won ka ho bi yeah masa enya asemo a emu eyi hwam saa o na meka se me ever since me be ba saa o man we mu ye wo mi am beto saa mo man ahokyere man ati se enimu kodanda or how any apinisi ni abinidie on my way ni mi hu bibi say that not that I've read in any of our history books that the first president of Sergeant Dr. Kwame Nkrumah na anybody at the blueprint be say yeah Juma. No, not that I know of. Na abana kasa MPP num enipa pisu gu MPP num a wo mu nim unim de esan ya ho dwiri ni se obi wo mu kra ya fa na beka the inner circle no ho but ye de adwuma bi ahye ne nsa na adwuma no ono ampo anim se adwuma no ye de ahye ne nsa o ye adwuma ama a group of elite class elite class the political elite class no more party no made up of the president and then the brothers and cousins from the Achim mafia ho one mo see according to document nyame kwaku according to the document let's say document no the forward no eyo mo wofa eyo ura JB Dankwa na wo hwe forward na oho and worker kire Achim group way led by President Akufo-Addo any winom nana santi bedi etu onu de bia no wo sakete mo fa demra o me sakete kakra mai sakete nana bedi etu onu ofra ntama no de bia no ofra ntama because de bia no ntama nko na ofra eche sekete asanko a credible on fa demba o be sakete kakra kire hopes in air no Hope see ya vi ehwe ono na osa kete si wahu ebushafo no mgu ono the first person counting from him counting from friend is saying from left to right why William Oforiata the president no ne papa nie emfifi no why JB Dankwa Akufo-Addo ne wofa no na opemu nankasa opele Petrak nankasa no opele nankasa wo bu man no ono oda no President Adodankwa Akufo-Addo ono oda ho ansana oba asie ho nso the indefatigable, yes, Reverend Dr. Emeritus whatever Ken Kuntum Kununku Ofori Ata ono oda ho ansana waba emfimfi die no asie ho Oni o oni konim yes so him yes no sakiti one one dana be die tu me po asem o dana me ni hu fe kakrate be die tu no o sakiti ono ne die no Monfa players na mra back ne yenya de god mo etififi no ase ho no na asante be die etu no ana se wasese deny no bibi e the other way around kind of ansana aba his royal highness prime minister of all hey Gabi okay, once we were friends, we are still friends. Una we yimi amadia, that's okay. Gabi ono da hono. The prime minister in MPP, say no mo friend no. Gabi Asare Ocheda kono ka ho. Wono no the commandeer, the bombardier of the entire group. Oye nyoma bebre. Womunie. Ebusua no womunie o, ebi kika ho, but the key members na wono mo hwe say Agyapadie, according to this document, Maka said, Oman Penia Akufo-Addo, as woman Bibia for document, I have dared the Jubilee House come out and issue a press statement, and I'm going to issue a rejoinder, and I'm going to MA press conference. You deny knowing nothing about this document, but up to now, woman to remember one thing again. I have stated in the previous, and tonight, for the records, I state. Any group of persons or person that you may hear your name in this document, the doors of CTV are open, bra. Nabe you want say documents in the ekafa hono enye ne kure. Ana so say assembly wo mu pese wo yi ano ne ama okonya. Me bie me doors. Et say bra na me won etu sa o. Mo be kaya ye asofo na expose me kaya mumro ye mada o de nyama group no so wi a na samaba mo kai da asofo na expose. Okay, now it's a document where necessary it's earmark what the MPP should be doing. It is shocking. America for bro from say shock and awe. Unbelievable. It is a way of Ghana, and they said the defense said the foreign currencies cannot, will not, and may not appreciate the local currencies now. Masa, and you be being to as a show, and Yama boy a astronomical increase in every facet of the Ghanaian economy. I mean, be a wrong. I feel the aye when he said, one more fum Agyapadie. When I say, say, I feel a Ghana for any bomb was I didn't equate, unim. But no unimwa, woman do unim, they are no more, since or mobile. A memwonu, woman di good cratasso, a blueprint, and so on, and no more the year, Juma. MPP Nimukran, Nipa Bebre, any what is going on. Now, woman, no, I feel an almost a quoting team crata for and unie. Our motu din Agyapadie project update. Say no more ye update. Ana obi ka say update. Enti update no more ye ne kire say. Afi wono mo two anamo ahwe say 1 2 3 4 5. Ye see ye be we, ye be capture we, ye fa we, ye fom niam we, ye tumi aye akwa koduru sen. and that document you can have some tea. This is the most dangerous document you can ever pick and read. Now, dear, when he said, if you update ni mo a enuma won mo kire so ma ye e wa update ni ma kan 3 pe na 3 no kra ye kan ye no say nye easy sa o hwe kwan a wo mo di banking sector no afa so hwe kwan a wo mo di de insurance companies wo mo di afa so hwe kwan a wo mo di slate afa so ni nyara our document no na wo kwa grounds so a exactly what is there no say pepe na our document no and quick I'm not lying. I'm not the author of this document. Now, Uber document in baby. Company be a woman company eba say Kelny GVG4. Woman say company on the bed Ghana for Monday, Wednesday, you can mutiem. Sa company a telecommunication company. Woman the best share in 50 between Vodafone, MTN or say him phone. Guess at the come ye. Nyamenam kan our document in him. And they are to do what? Kelny GVG for what are they to do? They are to do the eavesdropping. Some be eavesdropping. And Crawford, and come on, and Crawford be ya. Sa group na womo MPP munwa. Sa kabasi edi edwuma ahihye omonsa so omonye no. A omonka kro munim se ye de edwuma bi ahihye omonsa at the same time ye monitor womo conversation. That is the most scary. Eranom and yasam kito, guess what? Ye de dwuma hihye nipa bebre nsa so omunye dwuma emfema wo mo. Eti MPP no omote ono nya se omo ye dwuma e de aboa Ghana mpuntu se Ghana bedi yo Ghana infrastructure. No, please. It's about what they believe there. They are royals. According to the document, also omo ya adehye na nkwasuma Ghana kom no omo man komu bi. Omo ya royals and that they deserve so me take your money all to themselves. In fact, we might have provisions for everyone, including even the chieftaincy. Or 2-4 said to the second. We might have provisions, Amano. Now, Ubehuni now. Enti Kelny GVG for then or where? We would take microphone come. There are certain appointments. Yet there are man pinning football and people more. One would office will make appointment. One, nope. You are working for the political elite class no sa kaba no mugum no wo ye adwuma mom 2 unim 3 wo mutie wo nkomo no mutie no ma de no ma hwe se wo ye loyal to them and as wo ye adfoforo according to the document. That's what they say. And the most scary part is say afi NDC phobia so o my say moles yes o my say they are moles wo mani mahama e na ekra na according to the document wo mo so wo mu ye the 88 o mo nkomo say adwuma na ye de ahye o mo nsa. Can you imagine? They've taken we're taking control of every sector of the Ghanaian system. Tonight, part 2 of this document. Now, Arehosama may be so ansana. Makumi nimne say a maverick politician be a nano ding or casa ewo NPP mu nano ding with the NPP atemwe ostensibly has taken NPP Nankasa as a party and as a government to the cleanest. Some maverick politician, according to the first document, Chilemu say when we take care of him, any coin on the faso. Now Oba updating man, now updating more. One more actual maybe omudi nedru. Some politician and we take a nosedive. We committed clear political suicide. After see we deal on my term, after say no, you know what? He did that to restore what he claims to be that of an integrity. Unfortunately, he has taken a nosedive. Now, unknown to Onwankasa, so say, whether knowing or known, so we take care of him. And then, we might tata sa the slaughterhouse. Now, we be who document him when say, we might take care of him. Dear and omode bayeno. Ne ban say. And there's a maverick politician and the campaign platforms. That is then versus now. Then versus now. Ebanesen and I don't know what answer. Nebanesen and the original platform as well. Hundreds and thousands of the followers today. Or Domina acco into the abyss. you know why. Folks, the member culture and dream is a man yakwadro since the nuba be 2 anamon ni mu hu ye. We are in the scary part. We are in the scary times. The Frontline investigator is airborne on 33,000 above seabed, of course, plus the interactive segments here. WhatsApp line. WhatsApp line is 020-297-3461. WhatsApp line is 020-297-3461. You're kanina at the amount. Shannon says Sabri. Unkwana woshe program enya kwadro. Frewuniano or boko. Frewuniano or wa or paga. Okay, so we are connecting from the northern belt all the way sloping to where? Ashanti region, capital, Kumasi, then to Greater Accra. We are moving all the way to Volta region, from Volta region back to Central region. We are connecting both north, east, south regional capitals, all the way to Western region, connect to Western region beyond Enchi, all over our win, every corner of Ghana. Call a friend, call a brother, call a sister, call an auntie, a father, a mother. Frewu bi yenara. Let's set the entire document we. The person who they obey as a woman. The one who we are. This would definitely help you as a Ghanaian. I am not doing this on the basis of NDC MPP. So please, I entreat you to change that mindset because I'm not here for that business. No. On the basis of what Ghanaians need to know as a journalist, is one responsibility I owe to you is to help you to be able to make what? Two things. One, an informed decision and an informed choice. On the basis of what? On the altar of not aligned, non-aligned. Because many politicians be in Yasem. But so long as NPP as a governing party, one month as a Ghana consolidated fund say, "Woman face can munibi." Mudia munibi na mufe bi nya dembe ena omo so omo nye munibi na mufe bi nimba eno kra mazi ezu muntimi ni wom eno anse mu hwia ye nyoma keke Ghana properties na mu hwia ne keke as if say there is no tomorrow na me bie so akero na wo hwia na wo hu hwia de wa obe no wasema folks. Up next, Ghana Speaks proudly sponsored by Ora Blackstar for Ora Blackstar for are located. Umbenya of Anko Barrier. Ora Blackstar for Esmen Kanchoma contact Tomo in Minimia and Tem. Contact Ora Blackstar 053-617-6327. Take note of the number. No. Ora Blackstar for number. But you won't find two screen this moment. Ora Blackstar number no 053-617-6327. Kwaye den wonum bema won sase bebre kama asase a ntokwasem aniwo enen krahansa asini nara aye de ben a eye ntokwasem ubekwa asase so no ensekan nkotokuro nsrada nkontima bow and arrow ejan etuo ni na eguo ntokwapa na ye ko nipa tutowirem ni kwayem ni sirem ni mipom mempese obetowirem ko asase obekwa akosi udan bia na ukosi the Tower of Babel na obetimi esi na ho ato boni bia ni wakwan wate enu nti na Ora Blackstar for air ton crafro na me kwaku mi guarantee mo asase problem bia ni so ubenye bi wo kwa benya kaswa breku danger amasaman botiano ena hemfa eye nsawom bebre ni na so okrom obeto asase na ohaye kama making road network ewo ho water network ewo ho electricity network ewo ho 3 social amenities now ho wo dia nse wo kɔ na we kwesi udan na wo mpewe na open yan ya yeni na fefefe dia ma okɔ abomidin asase ne yebete so no wetua na kakrakra owia na asembia na se kɔma mi Ora Blackstar for enchiro na hwese de o masase esote na ma enno wo kon na kokotobe. Take a listen to this.
Ora Blackstar Limited. Our lands are everywhere. It depends on the customer's preferred location. We have lands in areas such as Kwabinya, Amasaman, Kaswa, Denchira, Bruku, Botsiano, and Insawam. Our lands are very affordable and has no litigation issues. Our lands comes in various sizes such as 70 by 100, 35 by 100, and among others. We have a flexible payments plan that is 3 months, 6 months, and 9 months. The areas are well developed. No need to worry about electricity, water, and other social amenities. You can contact us on 030-2452-555, 030-2452-555, or visit our website at www.oralblackstarlimited.com. Oral Black Star, your preference, our priority. Black Star Limited. Our lands are everywhere. It depends on the customer's preferred location. We have lands in areas such as Kwabinya, Amasaman, Kaswa, Denchira, Bruku, Botsiano, and Insawam. Our lands are very affordable and has no litigation issues. Our lands comes in various sizes such as 70 by 100, 35 by 100, and among others. We have a flexible payments plan that is 3 months, 6 months, and 9 months. The areas are well developed. No need to worry about electricity, water, and other social amenities. You can contact us on 030-2452-555, 030-2452-555, or visit our website at www.oralblackstarlimited.com. Oral Black Star, your preference, our priority.
Folks, welcome back, and of course this is the Frontline Investigates, and we are on Ghana Speaks now. But before I sail straight into Ghana Speaks, folks, I am here to appeal to our listeners and viewers here in Ghana and around the world to consider do us this help, a help for a brother, your friend Ruby X, okay? Ruby X has been nominated for the best student in sound engineering by Ghana Tertiary Excellence Awards 2024 edition, and that screen is on. Nice man. Now it was for Mr. Baby, enya kasa babeka kwekumi pewasem kwekumi do kwekumi ese. Enye no enra me birthday kro obi antimi anwohye me hwe. I am one of those I don't celebrate birthdays. But you see, ente me kan bia obe bibi fe no kokoye sa di mame. Israel Minue wa being papa, he's a man of many parts. Ruby X is an engineer in sounds and all of Debenina. Infidie CCA or Kahuno Moya Wedjuma. Mammy to me the programming a brow. Into wa umu. Now see you birthday crame chawa dia na bibisa. I don't know the chamno. Fem vote to ma minue or that screen is. Now best engineer. Ye be vote man. Ye be vote man say. Obetimienya award no 2024 award, okay? Sound engineering obenya sa award no. Enti obe vote amana hye no so say dwumedie no baso next month ya o. And the month of June eko and 21st of June meboa 27 pepe ne dwumedie na bewie me pa wo chow srawo mfami hwebufuo chemi ade bi keke why na vote ma menuen na obe vote amana no when I be fast with you phone so type it *447*. No what to 714 hash. This is *447*. 714 hash. Now I select it. What select here? Now if you want enter nominee no the code. Nominee no ni dini ni bibi on baby sao. Now what type ni dino Ruby X ROBBYX. Okay. Now if you enter the code near them GT186 GT ni na wo e so GT186 now they account no ano na we vote ama Ruby X na we nya sa nkunimde mesramo Ghana for why enti me insist biom to vote for Ruby X no wo be shase a *447* 714 hash *447*. Now what was 714 hash. Now if you want enter nominee ni code, who enter the code na the code near code benya GT186 Now I enter na just say waiting me ama yenue we nya sa enkunimdie na say odie no na bibia no aye kama yes ramo monye yadom na moma ye kwan ma bibia entimi enye fefefe dodo na mo ha mesel monya link na me de link na ebremo fast na hoto etimi ayeden aba anadwi aha be huru se na mesra wo hye no so se ebri a me ne mo kase no opese obe contribute mo WhatsApp na kasa be bregu a me nyankan but still betimi the WhatsApp number WhatsApp line no 020 297 3461 020 297 3461 making kind ede amount na bibia de na kwem of course ye de Agyapadie update Agyapadie project update no part 2 ene de brem me sure so we are aware say Agyapadie document na nka se de ye ne mo wie eno no ya part 1 2 and 3 so see ye ba second document no so second document ni ye ba so no ena ye den eno na ya to din the Agyapadie project update na ye ne mo eba be share timesrew bomodin na ye den na ma weni emra ha say ma bibia no entimi enye kama enfa emaye masumrimra folks. Tonight Afiyura Ghana speaks no more proper, and tonight the Frontline want to throw the spotlight on one renowned politician, and in the scheme of affairs the Agyapadie blueprint had projected hitherto the roadblocks and setback ploy against him according to the document. This maverick politician had taken his party and government on to the cleanest on the back of restoring what he described as integrity and credibility into the body politics. Tonight, unfortunately, he's been spotted eating what I call eating back his own, excuse my language, his own vomit. Ne baby sir, who is this person? Asma me catch him na ne say, me kwaku umpeu before no mpene sa but nyame me dey be am say I'm a man of this color, I'm a man of color, but what is here no and yes sir. That's why I differ with a lot of people. Say it as it is. Tell the truth. Let the world know. In your family, in your marriage, in your friendship, in whatever. Manekure nedi. Kanekure. Politician ya me kana semi. Ya politician bia fiti se ya sha memua se ana owura amanyo semu no. He's made everybody to believe that yes, we are no kwafo. Wodi ni kure. One pen kontompo and one pen na brabasem and one patch wacho and na etise na no. Na sa politician ni ebra oye ni nyoma nyana. Dia oye ni nano na esan so etwa esabi di mano. Etwa sade mano so na ema nipa bi so yeden enya gidie ewo ne mu. Ewiase na yete no dia wo be kan de no. Eno a na ebedi wechi na bo esa e de ato hwa mawo. Amadachi bi mpo nse wonni ho a yetwa saade ni bi ne de aye de be a adanse di afa wo ho awokọ. Eti sa politician sa na wama ewiase ehunu e wona manyo kuonum ene amanyo sem a yeye wo Ghana. Na sama wo kan na ne se opeso ma de ben ya integrity kra be kan sen wo twi mu. Se obema integrity and credibility. Se pepper no near pepper yo. Integrity means that they can trim. Se obema nyewe bi atoto ye ni kredie bi ato ye ne ya yema bibia ye fefefe. Ento ono ane party mumpo no a owo mu no onfa omo ho nche omo sa. Sansemi a waka for almost 22 years he ama ato nipa bi trima nipa bi hu se ampa o papa ye wo no kwafo. Afi nsem no no a wakeka bidia kire no ane party no ema nipa bi agina tum se owura wo ye no kwafo no ema a build a support base Manipa wo party ni mu abonten echichiri benche agina tum no de omu hu ya ne se na anu de ono a wakatia party no wakatia aban no afi ono mu na agina simpie so ene do obi ka se owura na de na wuye na nde ne de akọ abebuo mu bi mu se ya eti se 777 preduasam dia obi edi atu nenum ana ede nenum ne weyi ato ho na wasan ede nanu afa asem ya na die nti na obetimi etu anamo eti se na die na ekoba e ma na etu anamo we the nipa ben ye kana semia. Take a listen to this and listen carefully. Listen to this.
What
Folks, I'm sure you are beginning to identify who this maverick politician is. Guess what? Apparently, as of now, after this maverick politician had dashed off the hope of hundreds and thousands of his support base, who earlier pledged to go along with him in his next political journey. But folks, I want you to watch carefully the next video. Watch carefully. Watch the next video and watch it carefully. 1, his demeanor. 2, his what? Alacrity. 3, his prowess. The demeanor of the politician, the man you know, the man you have ever heard of, severally countless. The prowess, 2 minutes, so they kasa. I want you to do this exercise yourself, not somebody to do it for you. Watch and listen.
Vice President, Vice President,
Folks, I am here tonight to say this to you. Regrettably to say, Ora Kennedy Japan had betrayed his consciousness. He had betrayed his integrity. He had betrayed his credibility. And now ready to eat a humble pie. Finish. Okay? We are simply for can see me to why ye na ye betoye. The year can say you want you can say say enim guase we ayete say ntomago na obetimi esi na wa hatama na wa na che say we see no if you be won be ekọ atare it's gone nti abeye at the forefront bentesa esebiara wo betwa no wo twa de to hɔ especially in the very world of ours now where the information superhighway never get lost in anything be at the better 1 million years na da ho ebeya abakwasem ama yitwa edi akasem. May I say this, however, before he would take a nosedive and commit this political suicide, this was the level in which his integrity and credibility was measured. The American what you say, Chrese, answer no obe tu sa na mo we, aye sa die we no. Na Ghana for wa memu ha, Ghana for wa manone, and many parts of the world could measure his level of integrity and credibility to be somebody who stands for what? The truth. Now, I know truth be saying, truth ne be saying, me be yibiachro that he told his party and his government. But is he in the same spirit of this? You know, it is said, the vindication of crime is in the womb of time. Ade biara ye de beto so say eye bonin ye se wa yo say ye papa na wa yo say ti senyo iranom. It is within a certain period. It is within a certain limit. In the womb, that vindication is in the womb of time. It is saying ebepie. It is here the to so say we are koshini, we are nabrabeni, won can a crack, and now when you trustworthy. Yes, so when you're beer, you bet in your deal with dear. My young car infant toast, name mom, yes, money your day. Your guess is as good as mine. So why would you walk down the aisle with all these hundreds and followers and let them believe and have the conviction in you? Say you are a man who stands for the truth, nothing but the truth and integrity. And then the last minute, you take a nosedive And you want all of them again to be on board the nosedive, down the abyss, a political suicide. Makapain, it's my language to say, when we are together on a stormy sea, we owe each other a terrible loyalty. Is that the loyalty? The followers now had a certain loyalty for him. But what is it that he's done to these followers? Folks, mummy bibi you. And na mube can see a politics indeed. Sa, intesa. Asemna nano na wo kano. And commona nano na wo dear into me ma come and say me say wait a minute oh. Enti Ghana politics no mu ye no kwan we so. Na mu ye we wi a wo be ka che me kwaku akon me tie. Wo be ka che me so na politics ne ye. Are you serious? Enti nano na me ne me amefidie Hawk TV for di nkomo na me ka che say look. Minim kwan omode ne fa so. Na ni na nda wo beti ebi wo document mu. Na wo behu na wo beti ase. Enye bibi na enye bibi a ewia ne da ho hyem na nso mperinfo se ase Yesu. Saa. Ena so omo de we wie. Omo wie o prekope. Den bi na betimi abeka. Wo no kwafo no wo he. But nano na wo ka no kra o. Nano na wo pese Ghana fo hu ni kro. Nano na wo so gira ho e fight am Ghanaian o. Nano na wo gira baby na me na wo ho. Asema wo ka kyerem ne quote Ghana first on code. Enu nie. It doesn't matter. Wo mo ye wo party. E kwanyo wo de aban no e de Ghana fo na fa so na wo be struggle mo no. Masa kwan no enye pepepe se we nkua de minimu achi. Enu nie. Ede no mu bi esu kire wo. Ede no mu ka kire wo. Nano na wo ka kire Ghana for say ye kukuru sika say a whooping sum of saying 800 million United States dollars and you rejected it. Why now? Why now? What went wrong? What went bisek? But you see, quickly. And I make know the vindication of crime is in the womb of time. The year can de, the beka ochina, a beya bakwasem, at the home ya bohunkru. And they say, now what one will come, we are champs, oh, in politics near years, In Tiana Wokoka Ghana and Nini say, there be a Samna Wokafa Mahama Hono, a Samna Wokafa, another politician be Hono, and the cry, 9 yen a cry. Young fan say Nina and politics. Then you have no business to insult Mahama. You have no business to tell Muhammad this. You have no business to say, Muhammad doesn't have the right to come and rule this country. You have no business to tell somebody, oh, no super so rule Ghana, say, only right, because you hear politics. If we have to believe all your narrative on the altar of say, yeah, yeah, politics, and you need. But once upon a time, we had to believe in him on the basis of his words that comes on the altar of truth, credibility, and integrity. Say no can no chire Ghana for. Neba na saying, take a listen to him.
Si ebe convince wa. Na wo am ga sanchiro. Obanyini. Na wo say mamenka. Na emra mimi sika ehye no. Obi ka jam say me MPP ni die nyini sika ntonje. Na sika no say mimi di ahia. Am I the only businessman ni sika ahye? Odi ase. Okay. Na no me ka say wie pe na aboso kanfo e ka say adenti no wa moyedi ye nyina ye buafu a ye twen so de ba omi aba say ne be si atoatia because the man went out there when your fundamentals are weak, your exchange rate will expose you. Has it changed? If $1 to 4 cedis, what's the fundamentals are weak, and $4 to 12 cedis, what's the fundamentals near weak?
Almost say a quarter matter. They are not all your no boy MPP.
Oh, yeah, boy, and then no a cobonia. I also can't many baby who say, sad year way, and a bit me a lose.
Almost Kennedy is campaigning for the opposition and DC.
Now, opposition for Montigana. Opposition for Tigana. Omusikashi, a woman. Please, what kind of cheap argument is this?
Okay.
Opposition. Ebe convince wa. Now, I'm guys and Chiro. Obanyini. Now, say Maminka. Na emra mimi sika ehye no obi ka jam say me MPP ni die nyini sika ntonje na sika no say mimi di ahia am I the only businessman ni sika ahye odi ase
okay
na no me ka say wie pe na aboso kan for e ka say adentino wa moyedin ye nyina ye buafu a ye twen so the ba omi aba say ne besi atoatia because the man went out there when your fundamentals are weak, your exchange rate will expose you. Has it changed? If $1 to 4 cedis, what's the fundamentals are weak, and $4 to 12 cedis, what's the fundamentals near weak?
Almost say a quarter matter. They are not all your boy MPP.
Oh, yeah, boy, and then a cobonia. I also can't many baby who say, Sadia way, and a bit me a lose.
Almost Kennedy is campaigning for the opposition and DC.
Not opposition for Montigana. Opposition for Tigana. Omusikashi, a woman. Please, what kind of cheap argument is this?
Okay.
Opposition.
What kind of cheap argument is this? A brand new worker will know the Ahondini and Niji Kwanso. And in the criminal no work can wo. No work can and no. Listen to me. A brand tenor was social media from Kwame the survivor. You are sick. We are online so maybe mama. You are sick. You are mentally deranged. Ate, with Jimmy Noa, Mumpesa Mube Suyanyansa or Ghana no Debiano. You want to change the narrative and Mupesa others. Good thinking people, Embedimuchi, Mamunimun sound phone Kwame. Mabudi, I would maybe discipline. You are sick in your brain. You need a psychiatric observation. What's the mega no? I catch me say I too. So we yaria. What else here? Massa, we are shaping the equation and we are making sure that Ghanaians must know the best to be able to make an now umre. And I will tell land the one wherever you are, umre. So what the Ghana so umre. Jare for. You think I stand for this? I don't. He's a politician. I will speak today, tomorrow. Now, me can we ask him? A brand new did Mahama tell the one day. A brand new did some politician be at the one day. And then we should allow such persons. So one two and you may be releasing the coming days. So I can waste all my time on things like this, and it will go rough. Oh, me yam kwasa se mi anjiro bia. Or you get out. Ghana, and you'll be adio, Nanchenya Samoa, and Chena document you catch on manager Padian or more channel. Akufo on in animal multi-jubilee. Ghana or Modia. Monsan phone and my bodama drainer, Mudrina, Munim Yansano, Ghana or Modia. A Jimmy for what in London, and you pay check Ghana Agyapadie, and you are happy. Ah, you are happy. Now what was a me and or to one Kwame Japan air catcher Ghana for them. Baumia said, when your fundamentals are weak, was Kwame Japan lying? He was not lying because did Baumia actually say that? I'm asking you. Did Baumia actually say that? Take a listen. If Baumia said this or he did not say this, take a listen to this.
Open economy with market determination of prices, exchange rate movements are the most important indicator of underlying macroeconomic fundamentals. As the saying goes, when in doubt, observe the exchange rate. The lesson from history for governments is that you cannot manage the economy with propaganda. In fact, you can engage in all the propaganda you want, but if the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you. Open economy with market determination of prices, exchange rate movements are the most important indicator of underlying macroeconomic fundamentals. As the saying goes, when in doubt, observe the exchange rate. The lesson from history for government.
So the question remains. Did Kennedy Japan lie? He didn't lie. Right? Did he lie? No. Or Kennedy Japan told the world the truth. about what Baumia just said. So the question the likes of sick, deranged persons like Wu Kwame, survivor, should go and ask Baumia and say, Baumia, why now? When your exchange rates or whatever, is anything to go by? Or not, African and persons like this scavenger and the rogue who sit there watch this program will not just want to think. Womu person omo dia memwo kom leveler Baumia oyeden me donya me say Baumia will have he will not even have the foot to even go and stand on the campaign platform so yet Adiwe, because the exchange rate and the exchange rate they do saying all the foreign denominations they do saying go and check na France and the Bremen you sick. Obviously German kwala bi na yetia won you change the narrative, we've changed the dynamics. I let any station be near the but me platform no. I want you to understand. Say one, you see sometimes you journalism and say, oh, we are journalists. There would say go and inform the people and say them. My goodness, what kind of nonsense is that? Na me nipa. Me bao me don't I pay school fees? And we are journalists. Go and say it to Ghanaians. Let them do what? Are you sick? As if say, oh, journalists need you. You've been given a certain money into you cannot help the people to make an informed choice. How can this be? That's why we are journalists, to go and learn the truth and come and tell the truth. The truth that the journalist will say is what makes him who he is and makes people make an informed choice. And of course, it's one of the occupational hazards. So be it. And now minam krom me see me koto tomatoes. Tomatoes say your friend is saying yashishen was our plastic containers be. Can you know me turn 60 Ghana cedis? And the demand say bedroom 100 Ghana. Say hey, abna tomatoes are what one no si kwakusa na tie. As if joke like joke. Makoto be the begu fridge mu for how many? Enra me koto kakra bi abeka. Tomato we na si wo no. Container no ye turn say 200. Se meboa obi mbe collaborate say kwaku you are lying. Say no krenso amon famra 200 Ghana cedis. And this is where Ghana is going. Asimo ka kire me say oyi tomato maku be for 20 cedis. How many Ghanaians can afford to buy and eat well and eat good meal? And is Baumia comfortable? Oh, nenimu mwase. Baumia nenimu mwase. Isn't he despicably shameful enough for Baumia to have the nerves, the effrontery to stand before Baumia campaign warrior, assuming that Yama Baumia the power member president. The exchange rate or Baumia is still in power. Yes, he was free, so he is still there on quiet or the vice president, as he was giving us all the debate. Some tutorials now every week. I don't know 1 year this time. Why Baumia will not help change the narrative of the city refusing to appreciate the foreign currencies? Why is on yes and they say dollar do saying dollar and I'm saying what is it 16 and answer saying why do you think so? And so why and now maybe what time be maybe ya did you about me and then a campaign or the number of bar pro now who to Abeka say yemma quine. No, be a make it non fan. Just say we don't want to question our politicians. You're questioning the politician to do it right. Hey, what monsieur? Are you serious? We are serious. Come Japan on Ochiobi. Mibizamo. Absolutely nonsense. Is he more better than any Ghanaian? And now he, Kennedy Japan, must help Ghanaians to make an informed choice. If Onube John why a personality miyatu swaba, why not? Why has he changed the equation? Hasn't he lied to the people? Mibizamo, hasn't he lied to the people? Now wait, documents in the bachelor dear. Now, small analysis about this. There are more stories to come. He was called by the president to come and form the team. He was called by the president. The president told him, say, listen, say, oh, meboa, a drew utena. Why not meboa? You the way to utrim, Emma utimi sorry this really? Hello, joke. This is a joke of the century. Knowing him, how smart he is. But assembly truth in here. The establishment know that the Vice President Alhaji Muhammadu Bawumia will not win the elections. Therefore, they would have to bring Kennedy Japan, rope him in on the back of the defeated equation Airbano. So Modene Kaho, Ama Bawumia Enkugua Obedian or Diria. The lives of only Kennedy Japan will not be able to come and say another story to Ghanaians and say, yes, I told you so. No, they are roping you. Come. But can't be. Amankugo ne ba. Afiwu untimi mi wana no why then. Witimi akase because ye nani ye koe yabo pepepe. So, weren't you part of the campaign? So why are you saying what you say? And over the trouble until no can say for. Number 2. Kennedy pronounced that Yamane $800 million to be given to him by the establishment, and he rejected it. If indeed he rejected that money, question remains, what is he doing there? Now his support is he? There's something you people don't know what's going on, and I'm not to speak more. The dossier dankasa. But let me tell you, sir, the establishment felt again that they have to do him on by way of say they have discovered the support base he has built in the party. By way of say the support base that were built a party, they must find every adverse means to dwindle, to thwart, and to destroy that support base. Now the support base, some of the support base earlier suggested to him that he should go independent. Is this a secret? Oh, everybody know. But for them to know that support base one day would wake up and give you a massive support, they must find another adverse intelligence drive to shut down that support base. As we speak, the support base of him in the party and outside the party, they succeeded. They have succeeded. Case closed. Now, he should be careful enough to have watched how Alan Kwadwo Kyerematen was sorted out in the MPP. By the time they were done with Alan Kyerematen's support base, until now, when Nipebi or Madden say, "Woman Alan Ebekono, na kwanya no mo de Alan Kwadwo Kyerematen afaso." Alan doesn't deserve this thankless moment. No. But this is what the establishment want. Now we'll document in one kind. If he said, I could find this one here, our campaign platform is yet here. They've taken care of Kennedy Japan already. Now they've shut down your support base. And the support base now, Uber sorry say Uber no about a campaign for. No, you think the support base in Women to say zombies? They are not zombies. There will be nothing you will come back and tell the supporters now, you've been destroyed. Folks, but the move see another short break. We are sailing speedily into the updates, the project updates. Baby, drew. Now we be say this is the Frontline Investigate. Of course, Ghana Speaks First Edition. Because short break, Ghana Speaks Extension will take off. I am Kweku Anan. I'll be right back.
Black Star Limited. Our lands are everywhere. It depends on the customer's preferred location. We have lands in areas such as Kwabinya, Amasaman, Kaswa, Denchira, Bruku, Botsiano, and Insawam. Our lands are very affordable and has no litigation issues. Our lands comes in various sizes such as 70 by 100, 35 by 100, and among others. We have a flexible payments plan that is 3 months, 6 months, and 9 months. The areas are well developed. No need to worry about electricity, water, and other social amenities. You can contact us on 030-2452-555, 030-2452-555, or visit our website at www.oralblackstarlimited.com. Oral Black Star, your preference, our priority.
The Frontline with Kwikwanan.
Great, folks. We're back, and of course, this is the Frontline Investigate, and we've walked one leg of the journey, making 15 minutes gone past the hour 9, remaining one leg, and we'll sort it very, very soon. Let me go online. I mean, share the air course online. I'll say, Valerie, and so I'll say, good evening, Kweku. I salute you. Georgina Bafo say, blessed evening and a peaceful weekend, Kweku. Hope you are doing well. By God's grace, thank you so much for your great job. Keep it up. Remain blessed, safe, healthy, and strong. Georgina Bafo Nedebaya. Abudu Smiley, or say, I salute you. Frances Hotto, or say, how can people be so wicked like this? Valerie Ose, happy belated birthday or belated happy birthday. The other way around. Okay. Thank you. Oh, Philip AJ, my thumbs up, and fee. Message me to me in Kanina, but let me also issue a caveat. My kind of message I never say, but there are some messages so ma men kind out. Obi this Abranti was here first Misty Wano. I saw Yare. Wendy, or say hello everyone, or say oh Kennedy. Rocky Williams, or say Ken, you should have separated and form your own party. KYGC, or say uncle, or say Nananum Enshira and your workers. Yes, the other was say Rocky Williams, or say I agree with you, Kweku. Ken should have come again. Anyway, Uncle Kweku, in fact, it's sad if you compare Germany to Ghana, you would see that Ghana is nowhere close to Germany. No go area. I say my mother land Ghana and Wosu. Oh yeah. I say the survivor we are talking assures not something. I mean who honey will say carry on Kwekwanan. Okay. Oh, don't insult Kennedy. Mean to mean kind. You are insulting him. No, any day. I won't read that. Well, say Valerie and so Kweku, please don't mind him. You are doing a great job. The truth hurts, of course. And a Valerie also say you said it all. Joseph said that's the point. Kweku, you are on point. Does message, but a major message is not for you. Yepana yebe yedru na fi document ni yedumodu vantivona beka se tabonum yedumodu tabonum na ene yedumu rem na mahu said ya yo where is my anyway folks, without time bia says see a delay no, it's just about 18 minutes gone past the hour 9. This is the Frontline Investigate. on say na ye de be see baby say.
The day of reckoning is here. It is not the end of the world. It is the end of darkness and the beginning of light and truth. Something that has never happened before. After many years of undercover investigations,
set to airborne the document together with my co-hosts.
Yeah, we are
Great, folks. Tina akunwe sopa na tie nsem no ko wasum. Last week, Mudru, page 31, and all of this is going to be on screen. Page 31, no, Assembly no can say Agyapadie royalties. Now, according to this document, it said Omusi and Omuyen is so beautiful for all of us to be able to trace and trace. Now, Uben say, Womama no entity ni Jumaku. Then Uben baby say activity ni Juma so mudi wo ho. Then Omu yo say remarks let us say at the end of my car for home and ade and sana about status no just afi ye wie kura. Et you quite the Omudi Jumaku na fa no. Omo state bibia wo oh ye gusu ha oh ye wie ya ese ni now share without time be a bit delay no yankoso now bra Agyapadie royalties Ghana for be bremu ni Agyapadie royalties no Agyapadie royalties ya na em so omo de two documents you know aye o say uba activity no a o say the passage of the Minerals Income Investment Fund Act, the setting up of the first special purpose vehicle, Agyapadie royalties in Jersey, would allow us acting in various capacities and through our friends to acquire majority of the stake, to be listed on the London Stock Exchange and the Ghana Stock Exchange. The cash flow would be strategically undervalued to maximize our returns. Naturally, say, Agyapadie royalties here mo kaya. Say Ghana at the gold be ko amanone near the akosi ho na ehunsi hu bi aba na Ghana yensu yetumi die no ekwanya sa kabalsi won mo faso ne se wo mo de sa Agyapadie royal onso mo de gold ne ko no mo de DB to so nyeme na me de to so Ghana ni bi anim se mo be kaya sa gold na no mo de kwakọ gu London adwumakuo ne ye frɛ ne Jersey no a mo tu din Agyapadie no enyeme Agyapadie nyame nam de to so. But according to them no botaye ne susuye wo mutrim ni se wo mo di gold ne kwa ensihu na beba no ene kro mo man ensihu ne Ghana fo hu na wo mo di sika no dodo no ana ahye mo mata so. Now ti do mo come say the cash flow would be strategically undervalued to maximize our returns. Not just say yeah ma yehu cash dodo a eba na eni no nka no mo hwia dodo na egu mo coffers mu. Or see, we would get a share of the money raised through IPO on the two exchange rates through quote pave way on quote payments by contractors who would work on MIIF funded projects. we will also get a share of the dividends for our equity holding in the SPV. Now, what share box in my almost say, Sad Drumedi, Womo Ayaden, Egusua, Womo Aye and Wedjuma. That is to say, Womu Gusu din. Womu ye and Wedjuma. Papa. Hey, where am I? Memra, down. Yes, sir. I have me well. Page sample. Yes. Page 32. Now, Galamsey, Yemra, or say Galamsey legalization. Now, activity ban on mobile. Or say setup of mining companies by our allies. Now, TM, not just mobile setting companies by one allies. So, Galamsey companies. So, I owe Momudium. Now, I come with the faso. Omaze, the funds raised would be used to finance the setup of mining companies by our allies. Ote, the funds raised would be used to finance the setup of mining companies by our allies. Not just say, Sikano Mubab Edebano, woman de Bababwa, a companies, a who do Bebra, Edo Mubeko, Iridemo, Quaimo, Aquaco gold. After say, the Minerals Commission would be pushed to issue license and good concessions to these companies. This would effectively transition us from Galamsey mining to legally licensed mining companies. The Minerals Commission for ever pushing licenses, any good concessions at the among companies know when companies be a kind of first document in Motea. About saying almost about 400 companies are there first documenting them. Now, I know when we say companies, good concessions, any licenses, no more the idea, Juma. Now, if you and on a bomb then I transit from Galamsey mining to the legally licensed mining companies. Now, more to also say future inflows from these entities would be invested in additional companies to be strategically positioned along the precious minerals value chain. As a training and say, MFE, womo companies in Sikana Beba no be investi bikra in additional companies sa companies in yebe position womo mabe to say precious minerals company womo so ebe play along. Ne no oba eye status womo chese eno so were in progress womo guso womo ye ho adwuma. Just womo nam kwam womo ye ho adwuma womo wie ye nkoso e afi oba oil and gas sector there no mobile or say setting up of SPVs using petroleum revenues that currently flow into the consolidated fund as receivables to be mortgaged. What are some years here? Setting up SPVs using petroleum revenues that currently flow into the consolidated fund. Sika biara petroleum ho wono mu ehwe se beba futuo ni mu no sa sikai wo mu mortgage ni na den no mo de be yenko remarks wo den no mo de be say the technical team led by DM Ofori Ata Oyehwanya DM Ofori Ata Oyehwan or say the technical team led by DM Ofori Ata and the crazy DM Ofori Ata on no control our sector and the kra na nya ne kra and the kra meboa intimate atro now or say DM Ofori Ata should further evaluate the following details in order to choose the appropriate site. Into Oforiata or be evaluate sa edwumakuyi any activities na ebe ko na afi wahwe bebi ode nyoma be hyehyɛ and also no ba status almost in progress omugusu ye ho adwuma afi yemra MTN edian na MTN for me use o mayem almost say legislation will need to be introduced to break up the business of MTN. And that hono. Womu kogu edwumakuo no. MTN for muntie. MTN South Africa muntie ye begum adwuma. Omo se omo be hyehyɛ den. Emra bi sa mra no sa legislative instrument ko se den no. De ebe ya ne so omo be introduce no omo de break MTN. Yemra activity no den omo be ho. or say our sister in charge of the ministry responsible for this sector is doing remarkably well, especially her confrontation with MTN Ghana, resulting in administrative measures aimed at curtailing the business of MTN. One more just say, one more sister na or communication ministry hono. Now we are share confrontation on the MTN for niya na nye confrontation ketwa Ghana for mokai. E den no so uso on the MTN for into kwaba na course na ni Ghana for ni refi. Na wote hɔ ye ka sɛm a wosi hey ye omuni ye nim de omo ye he this is the road map omo de ye adwuma na me bie so akyerɛw wo document e bia wontimi nkan ntini painstaking reading it for you and make a sense of it all, and of course you can make a sense of it all and make an informed decision and an informed choice. December ko na ko tomo mo wi a wo meba power omo so mo break 18 no mo break no mo ma e me break 8 ensa ma me ye den e me bo se Ghana ndi yo 18 no mo be breaking is to come and complete this Agyapadie deal complete enti Oslo wusu a mo friend wo mo sister no oni MTN fo ne nya ne prededede o e die be nti ni na because of arrangement we na ye nto aso say from 2021 legislation would be needed to be introduced to break up the business of MTN using national security and antitrust reasons as justification. Our loyal allies will then be enabled to occupy the space to be ceded by MTN. Such entry would yield significant strategic advantage over our competitors. Not just say, after we befa akunia sebiswa, we betwitwa MTN for anemu through using whinam air national security for normal their way. One more year when in national so one more pavy way at the amount almost one more companies about shishim no my age man. And on making almost woman kwem it's in progress. Osha status where in progress woman kwem. One more a kwem out more years age man. And we need break quite in immediate quanso. Out many idea. Afiyanko EC registration. Tiha NDC for Mama Somraha. EC registration 2020 then of course or say NDC eventually becomes a fringe party. And what I say saying Yankwe then on year 2020 no or say whereas we do not expect the electoral commissioner herself to be blatantly crippled the NDC, we could deploy the other non-EC functions such as the need to maintain law and order, using our people within the security agencies to frustrate NDC supporters from either registering or voting. Brandy Champon would be key in this endeavor. Case closed. The Omupa said, Sir, Enkoba said, Mami Jane Mensa, Ebe tu sa na monwe, no one ma NDC for what cripple, no. Woman so far kweti kwan bi so no ma ye ne se afi wo me use nkrofo a wo nya EC officials ebinim no wan national security na sefo no ma fa so ahwe se ebe ma NDC fo no ntumi nye de NSR registration ni ade te no me chesi NDC fo no me binim atoto wirem ni kwai ni sire mipom mu dwane America tuo so na mo gya ho na mokọ na no oba status no mo se den completed o me wie sa assignment no iranom yankọ enime afi yemra. Or say, before then, we must have a critical evaluation of our strength and weakness to be well positioned for the task ahead. Ote, before then, we must have a critical evaluation of our strength and weakness. Afia so mu bu kompono mo hwese. Wo ma ho din a mo de ye adwuma no. Akofom ana wosoro anasa na mo no mu tuo no road map no wo mo nam so pepepe no o mo kwa na. Great. Afiyemra the indefatigable Kennedy e Japan ene yedru no so ene da ho no hwe na hwe kwan a omo ede Kennedy ne be fa so e omo say Kennedy Japan oba activity na omo say oye a very good asset. Now listen, the party must, as a matter of need and plausibility, defend him going into 2020 elections. He has the utmost control over our quote action troopers unquote, and all the former criminal elements who are proposed for the final push. In addition to his deep pockets, his financing of the grassroots affirms our dire need of him at all costs in the 2020 elections. Sawa. The omuka wa hane se ora Canada Japan oyobia ne hu hia omo papa. Afi wetumi defend the elections in 2020. Obo no homodne obo a party grassroots for ema omu na no ejinejina omo nan so no ne ade nti oyobia so omutimi ehwe no wo saa kwan no so na omototo ne oma yie e wo na kwan mu saa project no omo so omawie afi yenwie yo the same Canada Japan no omo san wa asamfo fro ka wono ho omo say activity self-confessed unbridled quest for personal wealth tie de omo ba be ka wa ha oba remarks no omo say as a result he must eventually be weaned off. Did you hear that? He must be weaned off as our project reaps dividends to need less and less of his funding. Ote, he must be weaned off as our project reaps dividends to need less and less of his funding. I feel much say esoro no ma wisu no deny ye de ompese omo ye na e form han de omo kire ne se afi ese omo ye den wo mo make sure say omo be dwiri ne ho e ma ne ho aye krosa ohia doso e bra wo mo project ne koso a wo mo nya mfaso no ese omo hwe se sika kro benya obetumi de aye bibi no kra no ebi enye den e ma ne nsem ye nto aso omo say his self-confessed unbridled quest for personal wealth is a potential threat to causing us to suffer needless exposure. The omo chane say ora Canada Japan aye no huni pa bia de bia mi wo ska mi we say no e de ohaw kase bi e ba omo sa ekuoi cabal we e de ohaw bi e de brewom na esanso e de a potential threat to causing them suffer needless exposure. Nature say ema one manum nyamo a so munya no wo munya na no sa asem no kra mentiase ema munya mo exposure na ese munya no. Can you imagine when we kra mo de na fa so eso kwa me Japan no gina simpiesu no ana obetimi adie de onyi ni na sema na omoto aso mo say it is important for a dozier now ye de ni kofie afi no mo de ni kofie na ya meboa. They are walking him down the aisle. No, we take care of him. Almost say it is important for a dozier to be prepared on him and deliberately leaked through our friends in the opposition who would call for his prosecution. And you knew, almost say as so to be prepared and crack tabia, sa and crack no. Then, my dear coffin, I mean, you and krata no a wo mbe prepare about him as a krata no ebetimi ayeden ama ade biara ora Canada Japan no wo mo betimi ayeden wo mo de be ma opposition fo no na opposition fo na ayeden eyusu wo no mo yusu a na wo mo di gu nanimu ase ama ora Canada Japan ehu se sana onye ni pebia now tie wo mo say and deliberately leaked through our friends in opposition who would call for his prosecution. Afioma Bobidin wa hwaya. Almost a Colonel Opoku is to revise the 2016 plan and progress to his dossier for this purpose, but should not be filed under any official seal. Yabo openi bidin your friend Colonel Opoku. Ono na yese na say 2016 no wo mo prepare dossier bi kra about Canada Japan without Canada Japan knowing or not. Now yese owura Colonel Opoku on some prepare the same dossier said the year in 2016 nemom ma onye ma MP e official document bi aso for reference purposes nti wo adwen e wo mutirim wo boni omukodi Kennedy hwe boni a wono mukwa kodi Kennedy yet today they've succeeded in taking Owura Kennedy to the slaughterhouse. Now, Yemra John Boadu, almost say, Oba activity na level of competence. Again, no more comfort John Boadu. His actions and inactions are a complete definition of wealth accumulation agenda. His blatant involvement in Galamsey in the Wassa area, if found, could be an embarrassing state of affairs. The last report prepared by Dr. Amwaku Tufo affirms that fact, as well as the revelation about the monies he took from 183 candidates for government appointment. Now, no, not just say, Adebia womo apembi o mafa e wo John Boadu no, according to document completed. Chira said, womo susu say Owura John Boadu yobia ope Agyapadie kakra. Na wo hwe kwan a offer so ofum Agyapadie, including say odi ne ho akɔhye Galamsey mu e no mo bo area bi ti say Wassa ho enem ne ade a o tu Galamsey no. Won mo kire say e Owura late Amwako for a prepared document bi. Sa document na John Boadu din wo. Na wo mu hu say eno no eyenim guase kese ankasa a ense na emfata so mutumi hwe na omo de John Boadu no omo eden ehohoro omo safri no. Na omo to aso omo say unfortunately his alcohol addiction and his weakness regarding women makes him hugely vulnerable. After omo kirem say Owura John Boadu nyame na me kamepacho John miniano according to documents no kire say oyobia I say ensanom kakra e wo nafem afi so I say mape kakra so e wo dafem na eno eneye ne disadvantage na dey no person mo dey tie or say that notwithstanding he has a rare talent to churn out crazy ideas which yield beneficial outcomes. He should only be watched and shepherded to hand over to much more competent person post the 2020 elections. What? After omo hwe din apam omo fa no won say no. Wo nya no such a way say John Boadu ebetimi hand over Ediama yes a much more competent person. Said there be ombetimi aye de ome and John Boadu other sukutas our position. Quite of fast will lose this election. What you say? And no more can want some children. Now, here, I say he has very little to offer in the 2020 elections, and there is a need to import Ejakun, Papa Usu and Koma, Kwabene Japan to paper over potential flaws coming out of his actions. Now, Oba status are completed. Omani John Boadu we. Apembi omo fa no omani na we. Mamemra the last one ana na fi me hand over ma ya. Afiyemra religion and chieftaincy. Religion is dey na omo kan ho so omo update o a omo we. Omo say Duncan Williams material inducement. Eno activity nature say Owura Duncan Williams obi a yesi neni epe ewiase Agyapadie ne afefede apamba na omo fa on ho. Okay, critically Duncan Williams, his love for money is not in doubt, and material inducement and commercial gains make him vulnerable to market incentives. Chira say Owura Duncan Williams obi a wo pe wiase afefede wo yosofu penio nanso oyosofu a de bia no covetousness ahyenema opewiase Agyapadie na no beboa wo mo ema kwan on pese om de Owura Duncan Williams efa so no wonu betimi aye ne ntem so na ati de omo ka wa ha. What say this means that he has a good nose for the highest bidder. All right, he has a good whatever good, he has a good nose for the highest bidder. His relationship with leading members of the NDC is an open secret. One more batch say Owura Duncan Williams, Ayobia, wonim enye bi bebre. afin so osan so ne NDC mpenimfo no bebre enso ewo anyankofa bi tie it is this or say it is therefore important to encourage the EC chair to build better relations and frequent his place as discreet as possible to seek spiritual directions and make firm pledges of her commitment to transparent election, knowing very well that he will further reassure the NDC establishment of the honesty of the EC system. Afiomo kan wa say Mami Jane Mensa one mu yusu mami se be ya mami be ma ne nan aye ntientia e wo Danka Williams wo na ebiem oko Danka Williams wo no ode ne ho be hye Danka Williams na efi nkomodie akoso afi obema Danka Williams ehu niema bebre na through that Danka Williams e dey release information bi dia manual sa information one mu susu se ora Danka Williams any NDC for abosa epo no tie Omo say this would give them the comfort we need in order to tame a potential NDC aggressive posture towards the EC. Na say no be boa wonum womo emomehu adwen NDC for na efa e electoral commission na ama item etemi wom. Asem we asem papa sa. Okay. Afiyemra ora eye na making no chese sa adwumedi wo ma wie deda. O ma fa sa apam na wie. Afiyemra eye Bishop Charles Ajin Asare. Imagine Denton. Or see, he must be watched carefully. Our men within his inner circle have done pretty well with accurate briefs, but it is time to adopt an open, muscular approach. The respect and esteem with which he is held by other leading pastors may need be married by recruiting other high stage pastors to launch valley attacks in some ingenious ways. However, the president must desist from directly responding to him as advised by our people within his inner circle. Domoka wayazu ora eya Bishop Ajinasare ensu obi a oyenimnyam for your software enipa ne penasem na sesi ano wonma planti nipa bebre e wa Ajinasare ho a womude sai nipa ne di information ebre wonom ebiom wonom hwe se e respect no woni nti no afi yensam planti more enipa enko Ajinasare ho me ema wo muntimi enya enyina so bebre enhwe akonuasa wo mbetimi afaso na wo mohwere akonua na efiri nase ene na kyese nimguase na omde ebre no sa dwumadie wonom kyerɛ sɛ it is in progress wo mo ye ho adwuma nti owura Bishop Ajinasare se wutie ya ene gina yie na hye wo sapo mu adini yie afi yemra Sam Crunchy Ankra almost a constant eye watch and monitoring of this man. Kyerɛ sɛ ora Crunchy Ankra omo kyerɛ sɛ omo de omo ni hwɛ ne every day omo watch constant watching ene de omo e watching de ani kwakuminim na kwan ben so no omo fa so omo say he is perhaps even more visibly a surrogate of the NDC who has cleverly concealed this aspect to appear as a national Christian hero. A constant eye watch and monitoring of this man is required with specific effort to contain his commercial interests which have been identified. One more chance ora Crunchy Ankra so say omo de ani hwe no omo hwe ne yie. E sense omo tumi hu say woni NDC for to abasako mu a hu papa ebiom waye no ho te say wono ni Kristo ni maposofo a wodi mu akotini ye papa ewo oman mu hase afi wo mo kire say esese wo mo hwe say eye ni nnwuma oye no ekwan bi so no dia aye no ho a commercial activity no eso wo de omani ehwe ho yie oho pepepe ena wo de Crunchy Ankra enim guase wo de bema no na document ni so say sa kwan ye o mafa so iso wo mo egusu eye ho adwuma de wo mo wo nam kwam wo mo enam kwam a wo mo eye ehu adwuma afi yemra hwan Mensa Otabel Pastor Mensa Otabel even though sympathetic to us, as some more can know, quite bad, so more than a faso. Almost even though sympathetic to us, information suggests that the closure of Capital Bank has somehow affected his loyalty to Nana. Brother Ken Oforiate's account of his demeanor on the night before the announcement of the closure of Capital Bank indicates he was not too averse with our decision. Omo say, Ora Mensa Otable, your munipa. Now, so Moon said, Mensa Otable ebufobi wonimu. On 10 Sambia say, a bank na a capital bank na on air 2 ASEAN. No more areas one you close your bank no. Akwaise papa ni enye da. Enunti Mensa Otable no ho nsem bi ni ade ntwetwe ho bi na omohwe kwan a eye owura Oforiata ni kodi nkomo no na kire se wutumi se enioma enkoyie. Now share a coin on the befaso. One say the strategic implication of Ken meeting with the pastor and subsequent feedback from his inner circle point to the impression that he may, out of spite, opt for an NDC replacement. Omun is a men's table in it. And men's table. The person ya na say any MPP for Munfia Kunya so na NDC bla sa na omo hu no womo to aso say should that happen it would be seen as a declaration of war by one of our own. We should be reminded that an insider fighting you is more dangerous than the sworn enemy. Womo try say womo ni say sadia Mensa Otable opeso ye ento kwa kese pa na odeba. Na asem wonwane se woni enipakuo bi wo ho na obi betimi asore afiri se enipakuo no ono ba be kontokwa eyade a ehu papa enti de no mbe na tie wo say in any case he appears to be more aligned with the Kufuor camp. No more to say intelligence effort should be adopted to root his church following against his person should he defect. Possible access to his personal asset, business interests, and potential relations with some women will need be explored in finer detail. Omo chira say afi wono mo betu omani asin hu yie se oyeden oye so wotwe ne ho a afi omudu omani besi asore ne ho na afi so omahwe ni nyapade ene ne asset nyapade owo na afi omahwe enkutahudie bi a Mensa Otable ene emma bi edie na eno omode aye de so omoye folks asemeni ni e medisia na yaw yamba atoaso yaw over to you, take the baton.
Okay. Young National Chief Imam.
Yes.
Exit plan for the National Chief Imam. Remarks or not? Government will need to find a discreet way of influencing the process of the appointment of the next National Chief Imam, as well as the deputy. The candidates for this should be well-verified party sympathizers who are likely to stand with the party in crucial circumstances, as has been with the current Ashanti regime Imam. Nana has shown his love for the Zongo community by creating the Zongo Ministry and establishing the Zongo Development Fund. This is both remarkable and historic in the annals of the political history of Ghana. By this similar act, Nana has taken bold steps towards breaking the NDC monopoly of the Zongos. This project is a must if we ever intend remaining relevant within the Zongos. Finally, cognizance has to be taken for elevating over 50 chieftains to paramountcy status.
Natural say, akonia sa kabalsi one mo be faso. E dey say Zongo communities all over them. One be infiltrate or no ma fa akonia se bi say chief imam oto from nzo one be obi obesi nanan a se nipa ne no omo beto abasako mu nti omo ye do metu nti na chese mo bete sa Zongo fan no ana se din I don't know na no uko status omo se omo egusu omo ye den omo ye ho adwuma ana in progress. Omo ye ho aduma. Omo nam kwam ye ho aduma. Ya to aso.
Media landscape. Our grand scheme to capture and dominate the media landscape. That's the activity. We envisage that the role of Kojo Oppong Nkrumah would continue to be crucial in our quest to dominate the Ghanaian media landscape. He was super when planted around some big weights of the ex-war Males Mahama government. While at Joy FM, his secret recordings from the then government illuminated our discussions and greatly influenced our strategy, which culminated in the landslide victory of 2016.
Great. The Omoka ones are few medu and some trade manum. A quanya womobe faso, enyan some trade for no duduana, and woma ye juma, ma and yoma kuyeno, womo de Oppong Nkrumah and the air chassis. Na Ghana for Mobecas Oppong Nkrumah once upon a time, no yet more, Joy FM. He was the host of the Super Morning Show. According to them, no, one more you saw Oppong Nkrumah, Ediko Rura, NDC from Pennyfobi Akache. Emma Oppong Nkrumah Ekoye secret recordings be at the bread warmo. Enumuno enomuzo Oppong Nkrumah yobia. One bet me a you soon the aye near be brain. Tinada say bet me like I said. The constituency of France I rebuke constituency no. And one last year any deda Oppong Nkrumah. Name him so Oppong Nkrumah or she Joy FM. Super Morning Show no wo ye dwuma ma Ghana fo but na o ye secret recording the moment asemo mo kan nyame na me kan to aso.
No wonder that Gabi made every effort for the young man to be promoted to the office of a substantive information minister. This is more so when we cannot vouch for the credibility and loyalty of Dr. Mustafa Hamid at crucial times. He, Mustafa, was the longest serving spokesperson of Nana, but we were shocked when Nana caught him stealing campaign cash in such critical opposition era, where we were suffocating from inadequate resources to prosecute the campaign. It is now obvious that Mr. Nkrumah has an ultimate presidential ambition. We have a fiduciary duty to protect him and to assure him of our support for the future. The support will get him to commit to the media capture agenda. Status completed.
Great. The Omoka ohane say afi womum adibi be pie say eye owura fence Gabi Asroche Dakon. Oma abasubo bi eba Oppong Nkrumah no na so e promote no ma che say ye promote no ko the substantive ministry information ministry. No mu kire mu say even though woman intimi hu say Oppong no na ho keka ene ne loyalty ne saying comparing ono Oppong Nkrumah to Mustafa Hamid once a time no ono ena na che so ben na o hwema ne ma akoyie no document ne che say Mustafa etu anamobi asa anamon na enhyere nso ani whether it is true or not true. I don't think that is true. Mustafa is a very decent guy. Mustafa Ahmed is a very decent guy and I don't believe this. So obey sad no but minim say no so no mo dey fixing Mustafa no. Now enunti no wo mo che say wo mo de Oppong Nkrumah ni be si nanan say be Oppong no betu sa anamon no maboa ma media no wo metimi aiden aye de so mo ye ebiom wo mahu say Oppong Nkrumah no so wo ambition bi te so mo plant Oppong at a strategic location ebema sa ambition so no etimi aiden abem na ewudie bia no a wo mo hwem Oppong Nkrumah aye ma eno affect NDC for no through the media landscape no sa edwuma no ebeba so na wo ba status na wo mo che say edwuma no wo ma ye wie
45.
Yeah.
Communication Ministry. Change in leadership. In the next government, 2021 to 2024.
Oh, 2024 ka ho. Okay.
Gabi has already convinced Nana to move Kojo Oppong Nkrumah to the Communication Ministry to continue the clamp down on the opposition, as well as the not too friendly radio and television stations.
I see. Good. Now, one more just say, hey, they say no change in leadership. What activities just say change in leadership. And according to the document, Gabi Asare Ochida Queen were convincing the president Adodanko Akufo-Addo say you move Oppong Nkrumah and free him for another ministry. Even though you can say Oppong Nkrumah has been moved, but another ministry. Guess what? Oppong Nkrumah no kwa boa Emia clamp it down deben radio stations are one more enya de enkasa bi enfema aban no edwuma na yede ne kwakwa no.
He is already excited about the promise on 2 grounds. He will be deemed to remain one of the loyalists for the future. Secondly, that ministry has one of the richest, hence a conduit for him to increase his personal financial muscles for his presidential ambition.
God.
Status in progress.
God. Na chese ahano opon krumen sabri o chese won ma hye ne bobi na ebo na o ma hye no opon ani age papa opon kruma eni age sonko kire se bebi a new place na yede na ikono ebe bo ma opon kruma enya sika afi sika oho se sika na obenya no odibi bebo no ho bra no they are prepared no ho towards his presidential ambitions. Inti as a so mo boa na maninya de ben financial muscle obetimi de tu sa na mo no eno so no over status wo mo say won mu gusu yes edwuma de wo mu gusu wo mo atwenie mu anaso wo mo hu adwuma amerika tuo so a boni ni wo makwa mu kura.
46 Kojo Epon Nkrumah and journalists. Total dominance activity no. Total dominance of the media architecture in the nearest future. Remarks.
Okay.
While our team aims at total dominance of the media architecture in the nearest future, there is the need to have a generally good appeal in the media. To this end, we have observed that the discourse in the media has been generally fruitful. This has not happened by accident.
Good. One more say activity no or say total dominance and say beya one betimi take control over the electronic media, the mass media, radio, TV, newspaper, on take a capture no. One more here say dwumakuo edwumai in the nearest future no betimi succeed no. Opon Nkrumah eba beye ehwo edwuma den na obesan so ahwe say sa discourse ni na no opon betimi sisi ginaye a ebema sa na motuo no aye sonko mo ma achieve sa goal we.
Kojo Epon Nkrumah has successfully recruited about 80% of top journalists, including some with adversarial tendencies towards us. His weekly covert meetings with them to plan the issues of the week have been exceedingly impactful.
Great. Ahano mo che say wo mo di dwumadie bi ahye Opon Nkrumah nensa dwuma benya as a so Opon Nkrumah etimi ensaka journalists for dodo no a documentary che say bri wenya journalists for makoma be about say 80% na che say doson both radio, TV, newspapers. Na woman na Opon Nkrumah ene wo mo ba betu saa na mo yi wo mo che say Opon en akwa che say ebra no on saa journalists ehia ewo nsumemu a wo mo didi wo mo ho enkomo ene arrangement a wo mo eye at the same time.
The roles of Kweku Bako, Oladum Ochri, Kwame Sefakan, and Obi of Multimedia cannot be underestimated. It is for this reason that Nana nearly sacked Kandapa for delaying the release of their monthly allowance of 1 million Ghana cedis. Since the national security budget does not go through the normal scrutiny, this group has to be assured of an enhancement of their regular emoluments in our next government on condition that they work hard for our anticipated victory in December. Status completed.
Asemne hu yi kire se Opon Nkrumah be recruit no ebri yabobo journalists for be din wa ha se eye ora Kweku Bako Paul Adom Ochre Kwame Sefakan ene abrante wo multimedia mo friend Obi a o host program ekosi sen plus others ye do mu na aba equation mu a ya arrangement wo mu ye adwuma ama ben to the extent say eno ye tuo mo ka 1 million Ghana cedis each ma eno kra no sika na na ese eba mo nsem ora Kandapa ya o ema sika ni delay ye ema manche president Akufo-Addo eyi national security minister no oyi na di but wentimi enyi no edi wentimi enyi no edi esan say nsem bi kokọ so a ema anti sa arrangement sisi a bibia edede na kwam 1 million Ghana cedis ye de ma sa journalists foi na wohwɛ document na ɔmo kyɛ sɛ sɛ adwumadi so ɔma complete wi ɔmo sili ano bibia dede na kwam yes sir
pepe
good
I mean kind last one this year Esla Owusu closure of opposition media we score Esla Owusu 70% for the execution of the agenda to close down pro-NDC radio and television stations. While we praise her for closing media entities such as Radio XYZ, Capital Radio, Munti FM, and many more, she scores low marks towards the implementation of the strategy. We expected her to leave Radio Gold from the list for obvious reasons. She could have waived their debt like she has done for our friendly stations such as Ash FM in Kumasi. She could have been fired for avoidable backlash in the strategy, but for her long-standing role as Nane's prodigy or protege. Yeah. Status completed.
I see. Natural say, Mami Osla Ewusu Ekufu. Am I right? Woman di dwuma bi hye nensa eye dwuma bɛyam wɔn se ɔmo no ho modern sɛ bɛya stations ahodo radio tv nim ne ade a enka ema eye opposition no opposition media house no ɔmo modern no close ni na ɔmo kyerɛ mu sɛ waye dwuma no ma na so ani akwapa wasompa ma kyerɛ sɛ ɔmo bɔ na ba so ama ne 70% we close radio stations bebre sa stations say we close Ghana for munim ebi edem Radio Gold ne ho keka ho. We're taking care of all of them. Ninarano oyeno in the true spirit of the assignment we say ebe massa stations we entimin kasantia abano oslowusu ne di adwuma e share na say akwapa wasum yi papa na ninano so no wo hwa na che say sa adwumadi e de share mame oslowusu say waye ni na ewie coffee abasobo aba completed amomugu so e ko manim yes sir
pepe
good yeah Enti yedebesi awon good folks yedebesi ha na yankopon yadomo Monday yebeto aso yemfe ngu ho gididi sa mfe ma no ma menhwe message we hey Mel Mins Connecticut United States Connecticut I will say hi folks of Frontline CTV I am watching live from US Connecticut. I'll say, well, happy belated birthday to the Lion King. May you live long. I'm Melmes, no the way ever. Joseph Ama or say Ghana is rotten. Jew. Samuel, is it Andam Odru? Or say, I am shocked about Ken. Joseph Joe, you are doing a great work. Dennis Dance, or say, good job, Kweku. A dozen messages in a dozen. My memory making kind. It being so ewaha na yemfa and sorry so tem. We all say I have always suspected that Ken Japan was a loose cannon and as such couldn't be a good presidential material. His bitter comments on the platform of Baumia only betray him as a terrible unstable personality. He is a disappointment to his followers. And Ode Ebae. Yanshwe Winswe. Ozi, good evening, sir. Could you please send me the Agyapadie second document? Thanks, sir. And may the good Lord guide you. Okay. Ozi, the MPP guy who called is not serious. Baumia as a president. Like, seriously? I would rather leave Ghana than a liar and a comedian to rule me. This is Kwesi Obotan Roxon. I say, in some war krum, in some war krumu, and a crapper, and some. I say, we say, hey, this Akufo-Addo is Ghana Adolf Hitler. Oh, Jehovah, come save Ghana. Dixon Abeka from Abokobi and Ode Ebae. Was him. Good evening, Kweku. Kennedy is not a trusted politician. Check all his commentary. He told us that if Asenso Boachi wins the Bantamas parliamentary elections, he would expose him. What happens after the election? I am Mujahideen DMX from Kintampo, all the way Kintampo, and I will be free by him. We shall say, I have always suspected that Kennedy Japan was a loose cannon and such couldn't be a good presidential aim. Okay, I can't wait that. Which I say, hey, Kennedy Japan, two, the way I used to respect this man, okay, or no sooner dia or the eba no say, which I say, kindly send me a copy of this complimentary document. I mean the second part, okay? Good evening, Kweku. Don't think this our politicians think about Ghanaians. Ghanaians, our politicians are not serious. That is why we would be selling our thumbs for votes during the 2024 elections. From Sir Philip Kumasi and Odifri Ebaya. From Sir Abi Asinfusu, soon Ghana will be the survival of the fittest. I'm sure that's what he wants to say. Okay, which was him. The vice president came into government as the best economist in Ghana. About 8 years into government, he forgot about the economy and now talks about digitalization. He messed up with the economy and he's hiding behind digitalization. Well, say, I am Rahman from Ashalabotre. In fact, you are saying the truth. We need bold and truthful journalists like you to talk for Ghana. Medawasiwai, pro. We say, Master, the driver's mate Baumia is a shameful, shameless politician. Even happened in the history of Ghana politics, just like this boss Nanado, when he promised to protect the public purse and later on talking money from people pockets accounts. I'm sorry, that is even a Muslim for Ken only Allah can treat him for his family. Prince from Tamale or the Bay. Prince who message name in papa. We say, good evening, Kweku. Watching you from Amasaman. I am McCarthy. If Baumia can't choose his running mate, he becomes the president. He can't take decision himself. Okay, also the other Bay. I say, good evening, Kweku. Watching you from I can't wait. I say CTV, the network. I say the network is under attack. The beginning is started well, but now at Ashoman East, it is terrible bad. This is about the fourth time. Each time this program Frontline starts, the screens become blurry. I don't know. Technical for waiting, I check here. I said, this is Isa from Ablikuma in Sakania. You are always on point. May God bless you with more wisdom and understanding all days of your life. Good one there, bro. Where's Jose? Hello, my name is Edmond, speaking from Dobro. Please, this Baumia campaign to us, no, I think this is mad. Kweku, keep the fire burning. I would like to play Baumia's video once again. Which of the videos of Baumia and are working? Okay. Oh, my goodness. There is something I need to do here. Quick, fast. The next time, you better sing about. Come. Okay, Yemra Weasel. Well, sit down. Okay, I can't wait. I say, good evening, Kweku. I say, what the assembeba? It is only Kennedy who can. I say, Kweku, don't worry yourself. You know, me Yahaya Kutia. I am MPP more than so-called that's Kwame Yahaya Kutia. Said, I will never vote Dr. Baumia. I would vote for Alan Chemante. Kweku, let me tell you, Dr. Baumia is just a fingerhead. Dr. Napo is going role party, something. Menya connection, I say. We are say, please, your signal being sabotaged. I don't know. Now, there's all my count to hold it up. Or say, hello, Brakweku. God bless you for opening our eyes to the truth. Keep the good work, and may God always protect you. Mimi. And ode ebae. My young share, we so na yankin kadi meet me. Mr. you see the wickedness of these MPP people in our nation because they seen that Napo option is not working how they want it. So they want to chip in Kennedy as a running mate. That is why he's now joining their campaign. They are visionless and the most wicked and dangerous people on our land. Folks, your mom, yes, same with you too. After this one, when he talks, I have to listen. Credible. The rest of it, folks, about Bekin Kind, Eddie Mama. But this has been the weekend Frontline, of course, brought to you by Ora Black Star for Modiana Copas, Asini Bitowati, Ora Black Star for located at Ofanko Barrier. For one, it was 053 617 6327. No more than yes, Asinibi. As I say, come on. For one, 053 617 6327. No more as I say, Ewo Kwabinya, Breku, Danger, Amasaman, Botiano, and Sawum, any baby be Naman the Daskin is no Ora Black Star for Naman the Daskin is no. Now we need to make sure maybe Biana and ya come. Folks, the program was able supported by great guys, Kings, a online editor, and then Ruby X, I one of our own. Mr. Mumu to Emano, Maniama Enkuye what in a short code no and a dahonum, Chase Ube Votua a star 44. Let's add it here. Modiana move to Emano and a dahonum, Bomodiana, Momaniama and the star 44. My measure quick now. Mintime enyana ye menka adema muntime envote man enya ye papa na mu vote emanwa ebema yensu yeni age kama nti eno ane se wo call phone so a star 447 star 714 hash star 447 star 714 hash na wa enter code no code near them GT168 186 sorry the short code no GT186 now I enter Ruby X ni dinner down ROBBYX now the asho ama ye niema etimi adedana kwamo folks me the move see na nyame adoma channel so say program was produced by these great guys, of course the indefatigable credible was up there into nyoma na kwose papa and on chese kwekuna then executive producer just gone yamba ono so be boy ma oye co-host me ye bibia onyankopon ya doma next week Monday ye bad document no so na fi ye de part 2 no and part 2 ye de part 3 aba yasia kone part 4 any of the audio recording one of the audio recording by the Paramount fence stool now one more yabo mu din wo document no ye no makasa na assemble no maka kire yen obete ewasum folks me the movie sia na mi wie no hye no say program we edaso da YouTube uko YouTube eda ho enti we nya nhwe na opese wo san hwe a obetimi akọ back to YouTube na wato boase na if wa hwe program no ho aba mesrawo ukwa subscribe your channel no na press adoma na be subscribe and ye share program ase happen na so why then when your link ni be YouTube no ubetimi a left link now the ama woni e bi se ono so onye den on share let's share the program na obia intimi hu the ekoso na ye nyina na ebetimi aden and make an informed decision, an informed choice come 5 months for all of us to go to the poll. Of course, my name still remains Kwekwana, your investigative journalist and the host of this show. At the same time, I come your way Monday. Have